I promise you, one of the criterias to run for the PLP this time was almost fulfilled last time. That the PLP is trying to turn their party into a gay cult. You watch it well. That is where we're going as a Christian nation. How can God bless us when the preamble of our Constitution is said that we needed to be, or we should be guided by principle of Christian values, godly values? You tell me. You all know Fred Mitchell better than me. When Fred get up in them $10,000 a week hotel, you think Fred is reminding himself of a constitutional obligation to uphold the minister himself of foreign affairs to a Christian godly standard? Ask yourself. And it is bother me when I see these PLP in Marshaba and Dundastan and Murphytown saying Fred is the smartest PLP going. Fred ain't smarter than nobody else. He's a lawyer by trade. Ask yourself, when last has Fred Mitchell win a landmark lawsuit or any kind of suit in this country? Ask yourself, when last has Fred Mitchell been in the court to represent anybody? He's good on working from the behind. He'll get somebody to do their client for him, but he ain't going. How does Fred survive from 5 years to 5 years without going to court or having clients? How does he do it? Foxel, that's what y'all need to figure out. Why y'all still sending Fred? It remind me of Obi. Nothing changed in Weston all them decades. Obi Wilson was the member of parliament for Weston. Look at what happened in the by-election. All the king horses and all the king men, the police and all was campaigning for the PLP in Weston and Bimini. All of a sudden, that flame is out. Go and ask the people of Weston, all that Brave and the PLP promised them, door to door, how they gotten it. That is what the PLP does. The people of Weston and Bimini need to remind themselves of what was promised while they are the government. My buddy Juan, one of the bettermen, Juan died of a heartbreak. That's why Juan died. Heart attack. Tired. You imagine a 6'5" solid man got this little short black Brave denying him of his ministerial position, that Brave is such a dummy. Trump said he's stupid, and I agree that Trump said Brave's stupid. He's stupid to carry him as Daisy off to represent the Bahamas in climate change. And Warren Miller haven't made these trips. Brave have already made 20 trips. Warren Miller haven't spoken on behalf of the country on climate change, and Brady's a lawyer and doesn't have a degree in any law. So how he come from not having a degree in his practice to going over to another specialty of climate change, and he become a climatologist? And Warren Miller can't speak on climate change in the Bahamas. He couldn't speak on climate change abroad. Couldn't get a chauffeur because they didn't figure that he had integrity. And because he had integrity, they couldn't jerk garbage down his throat. He is like me. We believe in fair play. He had an idol that I had, Malcolm X. ex-men for don't play. You got to have integrity. How many of them have integrity? I did a post of it, and you will note that Kai has never answered anybody on Facebook. I said, put a picture of all them prime ministers and all of there. So I asked him one question. I'll ask him one question. All of them men there are married. And ask them this question in this country. Has any of them ever had extramarital affair with a man or women? Because some are prime ministers like men, period. Have they had sex with another man or another woman while they held the highest office in the land as Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas? When they can answer that truthfully and truly, I can say they're honorable. But in this country, we're so ungodly that our people believe that you have to have extramarital affair to hold the office of Prime Minister. It'll be uncommon in this country if the Prime Minister didn't have children while he's the Prime Minister, while he's married, have extramarital affair. They pimping. The Prime Minister become pimps. The women drawn to them, and they picking which women they would bed every month. That is why they can't focus. They can't focus because they're into the wrong things. And I've seen it for decades. Ask which of them has been faithful to their marital vows, and which one of them has been faithful to this country. Then Kai Mills could call them honorable. Other than that, there's a bunch of geeses. That's who they are. And God can deal with them. I leave them in God's hands. L.T. Mills say, Kai, don't hurt your head. Leave them all in God's hands. They got punished before they leave out for what they've done to this country and its people. You could bank on that. Kai case. Vote for Kai. Coalition of Independence. I got more integrity in my toenail than all of them had in their reign of Prime Minister. Kai case.